Despite taking people's jobs, robots have been proven to be essential in improving efficiency, productivity, and most importantly, worker safety. In this video, we are going to look at the most advanced humanoid, industrial, and service robots that are changing the future with the help of artificial intelligence. Meet Digit. Manufactured by Agility Robotics, Digit is envisioned to help take care of people in their homes, assist with disaster response, and deliver packages to front doors. With its nimble limbs and a torso packed with sensors, Digit can navigate complex environments and carry out tasks such as package delivery. Digit is a direct descendant of Cassie, Agility's first robot. In May 2019, Ford Motor Company and Agility announced a partnership to develop a last-mile logistics solution that combines Ford's autonomous vehicle technology and Agility's Digit. This is Pepper. Manufactured by SoftBank Robotics, Pepper is the world's first social humanoid robot that is able to recognize faces and basic human emotions. Pepper has been adopted by over 2,000 companies around the world. Perfect in retail and finance industries, Pepper has numerous functionalities, including increasing store traffic by attracting the attention of shoppers, creating memorable in-store experiences, stimulating purchase and retain customers. Pepper can also gather comprehensive data to enrich the customer base and generate shopper insights. This is Atlas, the world's most dynamic humanoid robot built by Boston Dynamics, a company that was previously owned by Google and now by SoftBank. Thanks to its state-of-the-art hardware and algorithm that allows it to quickly understand instructions. With its 28 hydraulic joints, 4.9 feet of height, and 176 pounds weight, the robot can perform both impressive and terrifying acts, including navigating uneven terrain, jumping around a parkour course, and doing somersaults. All these activities demonstrate human-level agility, so the robot can be perfect for search and rescue operations and performing human tasks in environments where humans could not survive. Introducing Spot, a robot dog designed for industrial uses, such as carrying goods through a warehouse and inspecting a remote site with an unfavorable environment for human operators. It can run at 5.2 feet per second, has 360-degree cameras, and can operate in temperatures ranging from 4 to 113 degrees Fahrenheit. With its API and flexible payload interface, the robot can be easily customized for desired tasks. Spot is also manufactured by Boston Dynamics and is now being leased to eligible companies. Meet HRP-5P, an advanced humanoid robot designed to operate autonomously and carry out heavy labor in hazardous conditions. This robot was created by AIST, Japan's National Institute of Advanced Industrial Science and Technology, as a response to the country's labor shortage due to its aging population and declining birth rate. It is equipped with environmental sensors and object recognition, full-body motion planning and control, and task description and execution management. HRP-5P is based on more than 20 years of humanoid research at AIST. In those 20 years, the Institute has created 4 other robots, which are the predecessor of HRP-5P. Introducing Serena 4, the 4th generation of Serena humanoid robot series developed by the University of Tehran in Iran. With a height of 5.6 feet and a weight of 154 pounds, this robot is able to walk at a speed of 0.43 miles per hour. Serena 4 has improved interaction with the environment. It can track objects more accurately compared to its predecessors. Its new hands give it better dexterity. With these enhancements, the robot can manipulate a wide variety of objects, including delicate ones, as well as operating power tools. Introducing Aquanaut, an advanced unmanned underwater transformer that can transform itself from a nimble long-distance submarine into a half-humanoid robot capable of carrying out complex underwater manipulation tasks. Designed by Houston Mechatronics Inc., Aquanaut can inspect subsea oil and gas infrastructure, operate valves, and use tools. Operating completely untethered and without support ships, Aquanaut can travel more than 124 miles in submarine mode, has a max speed of 7 knots, and a maximum operational depth of 984 feet. This is a Stuntronic robot, an animatronic stunt double designed to entertain the crowds at Disney parks. It combines advanced robotic technology with the exploration of untethered dynamic movement to precisely perform aerial flips, twists, and poses. With its onboard sophisticated sensors, it can make its own real-time decisions, all while flying 60 feet in the air. It knows when to tuck its knees to perform a somersault, when to pull its arms to twist, and even when to slow down its spin to make sure it makes a perfect landing. This robot is called Handle, another robot from Boston Dynamics. With its deep learning vision software, this robot can autonomously identify and locate boxes, unload trucks, palletize and depalletize it. It can pick up to 360 boxes an hour. Its swinging tail helps it balance movements and counterbalance the weight of a heavy box. The two wheels are used for fast and efficient flat surface movement, while the legs are used to take it anywhere. What do you think of these robots? What areas do you think we need more robots or no robots at all? Please let us know in the comment section below. And please don't forget to like and share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching.
Millions of years of evolution have allowed animals to develop some elegant and highly efficient solutions to problems like locomotion, flight, and dexterity. Specifically, developers try to give their products the appropriate appearance and give robots all the advantages of the representatives of fauna. Let's look at the top 20 amazing robot animals that will blow your mind. Big Dog Robot. The first robot on our list embodies the dreams of the American infantrymen. This assistant, created precisely for these strong guys, literally carries all the weight that previously had to drag the soldiers themselves. To be honest, it does not really remind you of a dog. However, it still can follow a person even with a load up to 500 kilograms. This dog can reach speeds up to 25 kilometers per hour. The development and improvement of this robot are still in progress, but soon the U.S. Army will add four-legged soldiers. Robot Fish. First, that can be said is that this particular robot came out very beautiful. It turned out so impressive because with the next level inventions, it completely imitates all of the habits and movements of fish and can easily be confused with the real one. Today, several dozen of these robotic fish are in different sizes and various breeds. Their applications are mainly limited to one: entertainment. Aquariums filled with such mechanical fish can be more than impressive. Robot Bird. Back in 2011, the world saw the first robot bird. The scenery is extraordinary because the robot, imitating albatross, moves, floats, and flies precisely like its feathered prototype. Today, there are more than 20 such robots, and each of them is unique. Some of them rise to a height of 1 kilometer. At this altitude, they are absolutely indistinguishable from real birds. How strange is that? The military hasn't created such a drone for itself so far. Robot Octopus. One of the most exciting, amazing robots that really exist is Octopus. It was created for deep-sea exploration and today is used for its intended purpose. Silicone tentacles are driven by electric motors and accelerate the octopus at 20 centimeters per second. The robot is equipped with a camera and recording equipment. The item has passed sea baptism, helping it study its real live octopus brothers. Robot Salamander. The only modern robot capable of moving both in water and on land. The robot's lightweight plastic body allows it to float freely, simulating a reptile movement, while on the ground, it can be used moving particular curved legs. The speed is low, but the passage on complex surfaces is excellent. Interesting fact, the creators of this robot want to get a new type of amphibian transport eventually. Robot Spider T8. Not an animal, of course, but we couldn't mention it. Spider robot skeleton is printed on a 3D printer. T8 is one of the most shocking and amazing robots that really exist. It has several kits, including a realistic coating. The robot uses 26 servo gears and a simple advanced control system. This robot costs $1,385, but the version without the skin can be purchased for $250. Robot Jellyfish. One of the more beautiful and harmonious robot animals actually exists. It is this jellyfish. It is very much like a real jellyfish, maybe a little mechanized. It can be used in many areas, from pure entertainment in the aquarium to work as an underwater radio anchor in the open sea, leading ships and planes. Jellyfish can both swim at a reasonable speed and hang in one place, while even a strong flow will not interfere with it. Manta Ray Robot. Researchers from the National University of Singapore have created Manta Droid, an aquatic robot that emulates the swimming locomotion of manta rays. The robotic manta ray, which swims at the speed of twice its body length per second and can operate up to 10 hours, could potentially be employed for underwater surveillance in the future. Manta Droid was designed and optimized over 2 years after an in-depth study of fluid dynamics and multiple experiments, which included testing of 40 different fin designs. The fins that were eventually installed on the robot are a pair of flexible pectoral fins made using PVC sheets. The fins achieved good maneuverability and swimming capability when tested in the pool. The Nikoro Robot. Like other new technology developments in the land of the rising sun, Japanese robotic animals are of high quality and extensive functionality. Nikoro is covered with soft wool and looks like a live pet, both in appearance and behavior. RoboCat will favorably purr when scratching the ears and stroking the back, as well as to express other emotions, from angry growling to welcoming meowing. RoboCat uses 48 sounds recorded with real animals to express its emotions. Sensors are located in the cat's nose, thanks to which the cat sees its surroundings. Spot Mini Robot Dog. The developers of Boston Dynamics presented to the world of high-tech its robotic pet. To be fair, Spot Mini is not too similar to a four-legged tailed friend on the outside, but is in no way inferior to a dog in terms of intelligence, skills, and abilities. Thus, a robotic dog can open closed doors independently and even cooperate on other mechanisms to perform a common task. Jeff Bezos, head of Amazon and organizer of the Mars 2018 exhibition, came to the March conference with his robot from Boston Dynamics. Bionic Ants. For bionic ants, Festo has not only taken the delicate anatomy of the natural ant as a role model. For the first time, the cooperative behavior of the creature is also transformed to the world using complex control algorithms. Like their natural role models, the bionic ants work together under clear rules. They communicate with each other and coordinate their actions and movements among each other. The artificial ants thus demonstrate how autonomous individual components can solve a complex task together, working as an overall networked system. The Crabster CR200. The Crabster CR200, a huge six-legged underwater robot, was developed at the Korean Institute of Ocean Science and Technology. The Crabster is designed to be lowered by crane to around 200 meters below the surface, where it will walk along the seafloor on 6 legs powered by 30 joints. Like a crab or a lobster, the robot's front legs are equipped with manipulators that can grasp objects and can be stored in a frontal compartment. The researchers also designed the robot shell to deflect strong currents by adjusting its overall posture. Nibble. Nibble is not only a robotic cat that walks, it's a new type of pet, an advanced robotic kitten that you bring to life with a small computer, customizable software, a basic components kit, and whatever upgrades you can imagine. Nibble's motion is driven by a microcontroller. It stores instinctive muscle memory to move around. An optional chip can be mounted on top of Nibble's back to help Nibble with perception and decision. You can program in your favorite language and direct Nibble to walk around simply by sending short commands such as walk or turn left. Robot Cheetah. As you know, the world-famous runner Usain Bolt is capable of overtaking a real cheetah. But a cheetah robot can easily catch up with and outrun them both. With the fastest predator, the robot has little in common but speed. It is capable of reaching 45 kilometers per hour. Engineers are still working to give the robot a proper appearance and plan to speed up their mechanical runner. Festo Bionic Opter. Now this robot that actually exists was unveiled by the German technology company Festo. Bionic Opter is a fully functional robot dragonfly. It can fly forwards, backwards, hover, and even fly sideways, just like the real dragonfly. Its introduction marks another step forward in robotics engineering. The Bionic Opter isn't as tiny as its natural counterpart. It's approximately 19 inches long with a wingspan of just over 27 inches. But it looks a lot like the real thing with its dual pair of wings operating independently, affixed to its rail-thin body, and slightly bulbous light blue head. It weighs, remarkably, just 175 grams. Scorpion Hexapod Robot. In the animal kingdom, a hexapod is the name of a six-legged arthropod or a true insect. In the field of robotics, it is a term used for a six-legged robot. A group of students at Ghent University in Belgium have created a 3D printed robot that looks like something from a nightmare or a futuristic sci-fi movie. This impressive hexapod looks and moves like a scorpion. It even has the ability to whip its tail forward and sting those brave enough to come within striking distance, leaving victims an ink reminder of their encounter with its marker-equipped stinger. Robot Shark. After the creation of the robot fish, baton was taken by military engineers and scientists who created a robot imitating the most ferocious marine predator. The sample of this swimming robot shark presented to the public has a length of only 1.5 meters, but it still makes the striking impression. Oddly enough, scientists said they tried to make a copy of the tuna, but it ended up with the shark. It is quite easy to understand how and for what the robot will be used. It can sink 400 meters, which is not the limit since the works are still in progress. Bionic Kangaroo Robot. The German company Festo developers created a robotic 7-kilogram copy of a kangaroo that can move exactly like a real animal. Bionic Kangaroo can jump up to 40 centimeters high and 80 centimeters long. Scientists have achieved a major breakthrough. The robot's motor system returns the energy spent on the jump and uses it to make a new jump. This saves significant resources and can be used for new inventions and discoveries. The kangaroo robot can only jump and position itself more as a robot than a mass-produced toy. But things can be changed in the future. Having a kangaroo at home isn't a tempting idea? Robot Snake. But first, do us a favor. Click that like button to inspire us. Subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell and you won't miss any interesting videos. Done then? Let's go. Of course, not all robot things that actually exist have a purely military purpose. For example, the snake robot that may seem scary at first. Its tasks are more than noble. It seeks and saves people in places where no one can get in. For example, under the rubble after earthquakes or mine accidents. All experts agree on one thing: such a lifeguard in the future will be more than in demand worldwide. Aibo. This artificial intelligence puppy Aibo is one of those inventions you must have, especially if you have a kid. His character is unique and will depend on how the owner educates him. Aibo remembers the actions that were followed by the owner's praise and tries to repeat them. The developers aim to make the robot as alive as possible. 2 displays in place of the eyes show emotions depending on the mood of the pet. Dog reacts to the owner's touch, recognizes approving words and a smile on his face, plays with the ball and willingly learns new tricks. It can be yours with $2,899. Which robot do you think is best? Which one would you love to have? Tell us in the comment section below. Like always, if you enjoyed it, be sure to give us a big thumbs up and leave us some love in the comment section. To keep up to date with all of our awesome videos, be sure to hit subscribe and turn your notifications on to never miss a thing. Until next time, do take care of yourself.
In the future, robots will transform everything. In Morpex, we believe that anyone can be part of this transformation, and that's why we designed the Moonbot.
You can use the Moonbot kit to create the 3 official robot forms. Now, first is the Moon Rover. This is an autonomous, moving platform that's great for transport. Then you have the Moon Mech. This is a flexible robotic arm that is great for grabbing things. And finally, there's Moonbot. Moonbot is a cute little robot with a lot of emotions. Now, the translucent shell allows you to see the electrical and mechanical parts inside of each robot, as well as its status through a set of LEDs.
Unlike other robot kits, Moonbot uses cutting-edge computer vision as its primary sensor.
By building, modifying, or even hacking the Moonbot, everyone can learn how to use the AI technology.
The Moo Vision Sensor is the artificial intelligence core of the Moonbot kit. This tiny module integrates many image recognition algorithms like color recognition, line detection, ball detection, human detection, and card pattern recognition. These algorithms let your robot see the environment and do fun things based on what it sees. The Moonbot kit supports all the programming environment that is compatible with Arduino. You can do it either on PC or on mobile devices like an iPad. The controller has 15 connector ports, which provide a multitude of module combinations, making it perfect for robotics education. The Moonbot kit will provide 8 well-designed electronic modules and will support more with future updates. The controller also supports third-party modules that are Arduino compatible. With generic mounting holes designed for adding whatever you want, whether it's metal, cardboard, even Lego pieces. Whether you're 8 or 80, you can make something amazing with the Moonbot kit.
Hi, I'm Joseph Schlesinger.
And I'm Connie Hugh.
And this is Sparky! Sparky is a simple-to-use, open-source, Arduino-based robot. The lowest-cost full-feature robot on the market. And is an engaging introduction to programming, electronics, and robotics.
Sparky is very easy to use and to get started with. Just take it out of the box, plug it in, download our customized Arduino software, and get started with any of our dozens of programming samples. Or you can write your own code in minutes using our online tutorials. We've been conducting pilot classes with elementary and middle school students and have been amazed at what they can do. We are working hard on enhancing and expanding our curriculum for Sparky, improving the lessons and code used in the class. Sparky is easy to use for the beginner,
yet feature-packed enough for even the most passionate enthusiast or researcher, and is aimed at anyone looking to learn these subjects or to have a comprehensive robotics platform for their own projects and experiments. Sparky includes a servo-mounted ultrasonic distance sensing head, 3 light level sensors,
a 3-axis accelerometer to detect the current angle of the robot, 5 line following and edge detection sensors,
infrared send and receive modules for inter-Sparky communication, and to use with the included remote control, a 128 by 64 pixel graphic LCD,
and 2 geared stepper motor wheels for highly precise measured movement, which, when combined with Sparky's center-mounted marker holder, allow you to do some amazing drawings.
If we raise enough to reach our 200K stretch goal, we will include a multi-channel data radio, perfect for coordinating multiple Sparkies to swarm robotics.
Sparky's durable ABS plastic construction, same plastic used in Legos, will also be made with a special textured injection mold technique so that you can easily draw on it with markers.
Simply put, you can have Sparky do anything you've ever wanted a robot to do for you. Thanks to our last completed and fully shipped Kickstarter, we've demonstrated the experience in sourcing, distribution, and manufacturing necessary to complete this project.
It's also given us the time to develop Sparky for close to a year, through an evolution of dozens of prototypes, and working with our manufacturing partners to refine our current version for months. And as always, in keeping with Robotics' open source philosophy, all designs for the robot will be released online.
Kids love technology. They all know how to use it, but they almost never know how it works. We wanted to break open these magic devices and let kids build their own stuff with technology. That's why we developed the Build Your Own Robot Kit. With Bjor, kids can use the magic of technology to build their own interactive robots, devices, or works of art. It all starts with the Easy Board. It's the brain of the robot. On the one side it says input, on the other side it says output. The input parts are blue and the output parts are green. If you connect them on the opposite side of each other on the Easy Board, they will respond directly. There are different input parts like a sound sensor, a rotary knob and a distance sensor, and there's also different output parts like 2 different motors, a buzzer and an LED. Bjor turns their interaction with technology into a fun, educational and creative experience. You can create anything you want with Bjor, but sometimes it's scary to start with a blank canvas. That's why we created the craft kits. They're the ideal kickoff to your creativity. The craft kits are created from pre-cut cardboard that you can assemble yourself using an instruction manual. It's still cardboard, so you can attach all kinds of stuff to it and make it your own. The Easy Board runs on an Arduino chip, so when you're done building, you can dive into the code and make a robot respond exactly the way you want. Kids constantly surprise us with what they can build with Bjor. Together, we can find out what this new generation can build if they have the tools to build with technology. Their creativity is endless and I can't wait to find out what they will build next.
In 2003, 2 robots named Spirit and Opportunity were loaded onto a pair of Delta II rockets. The rockets blasted off separately about 3 weeks apart. 7 months later, the pods arrived, streaking through the Martian atmosphere, containing perhaps the most complex and advanced robots ever created. The rovers were powered up, stretched their legs, and made contact with their controllers on Earth to begin their long missions on the Red Planet. Today, we're proud to share our newest creation, the Spirit Rover, a desktop version of the famous rover sent to Mars. Our miniature version of the real thing is built around a Raspberry Pi computer and includes an Arduino-compatible processor along with a ton of sensors and smarts. Whether you're new to programming or an experienced pro, Spirit is a perfect robot platform for learning to program in Python and C, as well as learning the inner workings of the Linux operating system. Tutorials and lessons will guide you along the way. You'll code and control your own rover missions while learning how computer vision and autonomous robots work. Remote control your missions using Wi-Fi from a computer, tablet, smartphone, or a game controller. Spirit is an ideal platform for teaching in classroom environments, playing on your own at home, and even used in serious research. We've combined the most common pieces of hardware available in the open source and maker community into a single robot that's endlessly hackable and expandable. Not only is Spirit a practical robot for learning, he's also loaded with personality. He has a pan-tilt head to look around and tell you how he's feeling. 27 NeoPixel-style lights can be individually controlled to create any color sequence you can think of, and a piezo sound chirper can create blips and tones. These are the droids you're looking for. The Raspberry Pi camera can be used for computer vision. This is an exciting new field in robotics. Spirit can identify objects, colors, movement, and even faces. The rover includes a gripper along the front, suitable for moving and collecting small objects. Spirit can see the gripper and object with his camera, so remote controlling and computer vision operations are possible. Spirit includes several useful navigation sensors in addition to the camera. The eyes are actually an ultrasonic rangefinder that measures distances to objects. The main board also includes a 3-axis accelerometer and gyroscope. These sensors can be used to move specific distances and make accurate turns. An array of bottom sensors are also provided that can be arranged in various patterns. The sensors can follow lines or sense edges. You can also enable an emergency stop, where the motors will automatically stop if the robot's about to fall off an edge. 3 ambient light sensors are provided to measure light 360 degrees around the robot. We've also included a port to add an optional LED headlight or infrared emitter for communication or navigation in the dark. Spirit is actually 3 computers in one. The Raspberry Pi at the heart of the rover will handle most of your code and processing. The Arduino-compatible processor on the rover's main board can be used to run code by itself or used together with the Pi. The third processor is a microchip PIC processor. It's preloaded with code and handles low-level tasks in the background. You can hack it too if you like. All 3 processors communicate with each other using simple functions, allowing you to effectively control any of the robot's hardware and sensors in almost any conceivable combination. This is truly a hacker's dream robot. You can communicate, upload code, and drive the rover remotely from just about any computer or smartphone using Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, including common 6-axis type game controllers. You can even program and remote pilot the robot over the internet. Use Wi-Fi or Bluetooth built onto the Pi, or add your own module to the main board for Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and even XBee for Zigbee mesh networking. The robot is powered by a single-cell battery with a runtime of 1 to 4 hours. Automatic charging is built right in. The robot can be powered or charged from a USB cable connected to your computer or an optional external wall power supply. We should also point out Spirit's high-quality components. The micro gear motors are precise and allow the robot to run on a variety of surfaces. The plastic frame parts are made from semi-flexible ABS plastic. The parts are not brittle, so you won't have to worry about them cracking. The rest of the hardware includes durable parts stamped from metal, striking a good balance between lightweight and durability. You'll assemble Spirit yourself from a kit using common hand tools. No soldering is required, and we'll provide illustrated instructions to make the process easy. Spirit is a great solution for so many applications, from basic remote control toy, to learning simple and advanced coding, to learning how autonomous robots work at a deeper level. You're not going to get bored with this robot anytime soon. Easy access is provided to connect to monitor and USB devices. You can use the Raspberry Pi inside the Spirit just like you would a normal standalone Pi. All the important signal lines and ports are exposed, so advanced users can add on to the robot or use the electronics on their own custom robot frame or chassis. We'll guide you along the way through written guides and tutorials, along with examples you can customize on your own. For the past 2 years, we've been creating an ecosystem of robots and guides to teach programming. Continuing with this effort, we also plan to launch a YouTube series covering all kinds of tutorials and inspiring examples for Spirit and our other robots. This project is not officially endorsed or affiliated with NASA, JPL, or any of the agencies related to the actual Mars missions, but I am a huge space nerd. This project is a salute to the extraordinary engineers at Jet Propulsion Laboratory, NASA, and the rest of the world's space agencies. By backing this project, you'll help us buy parts in larger quantities and cover the tooling costs for Spirit's custom parts. You'll also help educate and inspire the rover designers of the future. We'll add another awesome robot to our lineup and continue in the spirit of the open source movement to share and freely educate. Thank you for your time, and thank you for your support.